Have you ever wondered what's in your favorite bottle of tequila? Some of the most popular brands out there are using additives like sweeteners, glycerin, and artificial flavorings that can change the way your tequila tastes. But don't worry, we're here to expose them. I'm revealing 7 tequilas you should not drink. If you're looking for an authentic agave experience, check out the alternatives for each selection. I've done the hard work so you don't have to. My name is Robert Moore. Welcome to School of Wine and Spirits. Today I'm going to talk about 7 tequilas you should avoid if you're looking for an authentic agave experience. More importantly, I'll give you additive-free alternatives that let the real flavors of agave shine. Before we dive in, if you're interested in learning about everything in this video and more, scan the QR code on the screen or click the link in my bio to join our community. On with the video. Ready to dive in? Let's get started. A tequila producer can claim to make a 100% Blue Weber agave tequila while still including additives because Mexican regulations, specifically under the Norma Oficial Mexicana, allow for certain flavor, color, and aroma additives to be used in 100% agave tequila, as long as they constitute less than 1% of the final product. This means that even though tequila is made entirely from Blue Weber agave sugars, producers are permitted to enhance the tequila's characteristics with ingredients like glycerin, caramel coloring, oak extract, or natural flavorings. These additives are often used to create consistency in taste or mimic certain aging effects. While it doesn't compromise the agave base, it can alter the overall drinking experience, which may be a point of concern for purists looking for the most natural expression of the agave plant. Let's get into it. First on our list is Clase Aul Reposado. It's impossible to miss this iconic ceramic bottle, right? But don't let the fancy packaging fool you. While this tequila has a smooth, sweet profile, that sweetness doesn't come from the agave. It's likely due to added sweeteners or glycerin. It's smooth to a fault, masking what tequila is supposed to taste like. Let's dive into it. Clase Aul Reposado tequila is made by the Clase Azul Spirits at the Destilería La Concepcion in Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. At 80 proof, it is rested for 8 months in ex-American whiskey barrels, previously used in bourbon maturation. It is made from 100% Blue Weber agave, and the aged spirit is a rich amber color. The MSRP varies by market at approximately $170 to $200 a bottle. The nose is enticingly sweet, revealing vanilla, cooked agave, and subtle hints of dry fruit, but it also displays floral notes like orange blossom mixed with underlying spices, making the aroma inviting yet complex. The palate offers a smooth, rich mouthfeel, emphasizing sweet flavors. Vanilla and caramel dominate alongside a gentle touch of cinnamon and a slight hint of oak from the barrels. A cooked agave flavor, though present, is somewhat overshadowed by the pronounced sweetness with a butterscotch-like quality. The finish is smooth and lingering, with the sweet vanilla and caramel notes carrying through it to the end. There's a mild peppery heat that quickly fades, leaving a soft, sweet aftertaste. While enjoyable to many, the finish is often described as less complex than traditional additive-free tequilas. Overall, Clase Aul Reposado is an aesthetically stunning tequila with a flavor profile that appeals to drinkers who enjoy smooth, sweet, and easy drinking spirits. The hand-painted ceramic bottle is an iconic feature that elevates its premium status, making it popular for gifting or special occasions. However, from an expert tequila perspective, it has faced criticism for using additives to achieve its sweetness and texture, resulting in a product lacking a traditional tequila's raw agave complexity. While it offers a luxurious, polished sipping experience, purists might find it overly sweet and prefer more authentic additive-free options that highlight the natural character of the agave. If you want something pretty, and pretty expensive, this may be the bottle for you. However, if you want something authentic, I'd offer Tequila El Tesoro Reposado as an alternative. It's a 100% Blue Weber agave reposado tequila made by Tequila de Don Felipe at the La Atenia distillery in Arandas, Jalisco, Mexico. At 80 proof, it's aged 9 to 11 months in American oak, previously used to age bourbon. It's 100% Blue Weber agave, and the aged spirit is a light golden amber color. The price varies by market, but generally it's around $50 to $60 a bottle. A delightful mix of cooked agave, vanilla, and butterscotch with underlying notes of oak and baking spice. There are also subtle hints of honey, caramel, and a light touch of citrus that adds to the profile. The nose is inviting with a well-balanced sweetness and spice. Silky and smooth, it offers rich flavors of baked agave complemented by the vanilla and caramel sweetness from the oak aging. You'll also find soft notes of butter, toffee, almonds, and a gentle spiciness from the wood that mingles with cinnamon and clove. A touch of pepper keeps the palate lively, balanced by a pleasant citrus zest that enhances the overall experience. Medium to long with a lingering warmth that showcases toasted oak, sweet agave, and hints of spice, the finish fades with a gentle butterscotch note and a touch of peppery spice, leaving a clean, satisfying taste. Overall, Eloro Reposado strikes a perfect balance between the agave flavors of a Blanco and the subtle oak richness of a longer-aged tequila. Its time in previously used bourbon barrels imparts smooth notes of vanilla, butterscotch, and caramel while maintaining the earthy, fresh character that's true to the highlands of Jalisco. This versatile and rich reposado makes it perfect for sipping neat or in premium cocktails. A beautifully crafted tequila showcasing the expertise behind the Eloro brand, it offers complexity and approachability. Next up, we've got Jose Cuervo Especial Gold. This one's a staple at college parties, but here's the kicker. It's not even 100% agave. This is a mixto, meaning it's a blend of agave and other sugars, and it's loaded with additives to create that smooth, sweet flavor. Avoid it if you want the real deal. Let's take a closer look anyway. Jose Cuervo Especial Gold is a mixto tequila, a blended tequila with at least 51% agave and up to 49% other sugars. It's made by Jose Cuervo, made at the Fábrica La Rojena in Tequila, Jalisco, Mexico. At 80 proof, it's a blend of unaged Blanco and aged Reposado tequilas. The aging is minimal. It's made from at least 51% blue over agave, blended with sugars such as sugar. Its light gold color comes from the addition of caramel coloring, and it varies by market at approximately $15 to $25 a bottle. The nose opens with prominent notes of cooked agave, but it's quickly masked by an artificial sweetness. Caramel, vanilla, and faint citrus come through, and some alcohol sharpness. The aroma lacks depth and is almost syrupy due to additives and caramel coloring. The palate is light-bodied with a noticeable sweetness up front, with vanilla, caramel, and hints of agave, but a harsh alcohol bite quickly overtakes them. A somewhat metallic or artificial flavor also lingers, and the sweetness seems to overpower any natural agave flavors. The finish is short and slightly harsh, with a lingering sweetness that feels artificial. The warmth of the alcohol is more noticeable than any nuance of flavors, leaving a rough, somewhat bitter aftertaste. There's no complexity to the finish, and it dissipates quickly. This is one of the most recognized tequilas in the world, often marketed as an affordable option for margaritas or shots. It's important to note that this is a mixto tequila, meaning only 51% of the sugar comes from the agave, with the rest coming from other sugars, often resulting in a product that lacks authentic agave flavors found in 100% agave tequilas. Its coloring comes from caramel coloring rather than barrel aging. It's a common choice for cocktails where mixers can mask the harshness, but it lacks the depth, authenticity, and smoothness that true agave enthusiasts look for. Put down the mixto and grab a bottle of Fortaleza Blanco. It's one of the most respected tequilas among enthusiasts, made the old school way, using a Tahona stone to crush the agaves. What you get is pure, unadulterated agave flavor with earthy and citrus notes. It's how tequila is meant to taste. Tequila Fortaleza Blanco is a 100% blue Weber agave tequila, made by Tequila Fortaleza at the Destilería La Fortaleza, Tequila, Jalisco, Mexico. It's 80 proof, unaged, and made from 100% blue Weber agave, and it's crystal clear. It varies by market, but generally the MSRP is $45 to $55 a bottle. The nose is fresh and aromatic with strong notes of cooked agave, complemented by citrus zest, earthy minerality, and a hint of olive brine, giving it a rustic, authentic character. Crisp and vibrant, the palate bursts with the natural sweetness of roasted agave, layered with flavors of lemon, peppery spice, and a touch of herbs. A rich, earthy quality keeps the balance between sweetness and a slight salinity, leaving a refreshing, mineral-driven aftertaste. Overall, Tequila Fortaleza Blanco is an exceptional example of authentic, artisanal tequila produced using traditional methods such as brick oven roasting and Tahona stone crushing. It showcases the natural flavors of agave in its purest form. The combination of citrus, earth, and peppery spice makes it a vibrant yet complex spirit, ideal for sipping neat to appreciate its character, or for fully enhancing a premium cocktail. This tequila offers an authentic taste of tradition, honoring the craftsmanship of the Souza family and their deep-rooted legacy in the tequila world. Next up, we've got Patron Silver. This has been marketed as a premium tequila for years, and while it's definitely better than some on the bottom shelf, it's still suspected of using additives to maintain its consistency and taste. It's clean, but it lacks the complexity and vibrance you should get from a well-made tequila. It's a 100% blue agave tequila blanco, made by Patron Spirits International at the Hacienda Patron in Atotonilco El Alto, Jalisco, Mexico. It's 80 proof, unaged, and made from 100% Blue Weber agave, sourced from the highlands of Jalisco. It is crystal clear, and the MSRP is from $45 to $55 a bottle. Patron Silver has a clean, crisp nose with fresh notes of cooked agave, subtle hints of citrus, particularly lemon and lime zest, and light herbal undertones. The aroma is soft with faint vanilla and earthy notes, making it inviting but relatively mild in complexity. On the palate, it delivers a smooth and light mouthfeel with flavors of cooked agave present, but more restrained than in many other artisanal tequilas. Bright citrus, lemon and grapefruit, and soft pepper and a slight herbal bitterness are present. The finish is short and clean with a mild peppery kick that quickly dissipates, leaving a lingering sweetness with traces of agave, but without the complexity or depth some tequila enthusiasts might look for in a Blanco. This has become one of the most recognized and widely consumed premium tequilas, especially in the United States. Its success can be attributed to its consistency, quality control, and sleek marketing, positioning it as a go-to brand for those seeking an introduction to tequila or versatile cocktail base. While Patron Silver offers smooth and approachable taste, it lacks some of the depth, complexity, and bold agave-forward character that aficionados often seek in a Blanco tequila. As an alternative, you should go with Siete Leguas Blanco. This one is a favorite among purists and tequila aficionados alike. It's made with a mix of Tahona crushed and roller milled agave, giving you a balanced profile with notes of sweet cooked agave, citrus, and pepper. Pure, additive-free, and packed with character, this is a 100% Blue Weber agave Blanco. It's made by Casa Siete Leguas at the Destilería Siete Leguas, Atotonilco El Alto, Jalisco, Mexico. I'm surprised I got that out. At 80 proof, this tequila is unaged and made of 100% Blue Weber agave and is crystal clear. The MSRP varies by market, but generally runs around $45 to $55 a bottle. Bright and fresh with prominent agave aromas, it has herbal notes of cooked agave, complemented by hints of citrus, black pepper, and earthy minerality, with a touch of fresh grass and green herbs. Clean and fresh, the agave sweetness comes through up front, offering bold, earthy agave flavors, balanced by peppery spice and a slight vegetal quality. There are also fresh citrus notes with a mineral undertone that adds depth and complexity. Medium in length with a pleasant peppery bite and a lingering freshness of citrus and agave, the finish fades quickly and cleanly, leaving a refreshing minerality on the palate. This tequila is a testament to the purity and authenticity of traditional tequila making. Crafted from 100% Blue Weber agave, it offers a beautiful balance of natural agave sweetness and peppery spice with bright citrus and earthy notes. Its clean, crisp finish makes it ideal for sipping neat or as the foundation of a high-quality cocktail. This expression is perfect for tequila purists seeking a well-crafted Blanco that reflects the essence of the agave plant with a delicate interplay of fresh flavors and a lively character. Continuing on, Eloro Reposado is another popular name, but its overly smooth and sweet taste makes it clear there's more than just agave influencing the flavor. While affordable, it's not the best representation of what a Reposado tequila can be. This is a 100% Blue Agave Tequila Reposado made by Tequila Cazadores, owned by Bacardi. It is made at Destilería de los Altos in Los Altos, Jalisco, Mexico. It is 80 proof and aged for at least 2 months in used American oak barrels. 100% Blue Weber agave was used to make this light golden amber spirit, with an MSRP of $25 to $35 a bottle depending on your area. The nose is light and approachable, showing initial sweetness with cooked agave, vanilla, faint oak, and spice. It's lightly fruity. It has hints of citrus and green apple, but is relatively mild compared to other Reposados. The palate offers a medium-bodied mouthfeel with caramel and vanilla dominating the cooked agave. Citrus, fruit, mild pepper, and oak emerge, but it is subtle with little agave-forward complexity. The finish is soft and relatively short. After each sip, it has a lingering sweetness, a hint of peppery warmth, slight oakiness, and vanilla, but it fades quickly and lacks complexity. A popular, affordable tequila that caters to a broad audience, particularly those who enjoy a smoother, sweeter style of reposado, it is easy to drink whether sipped neat or used in cocktails. The balance of sweetness, oak, and mild spice makes it versatile for various occasions. For tequila enthusiasts seeking more robust agave flavors, this one may feel a bit too smooth or lacking in intensity. As an alternative, we suggest Tapatio Reposado. This 100% Blue Agave Tequila Reposado is made by the Camarena family's Tequila Tapatio at the La Alteña Distillery in Arandas, Jalisco, Mexico. At 80 proof, this spirit is aged for 4 to 6 months in used bourbon barrels. It's made from 100% Blue Weber agave, with the aged spirit exhibiting a light golden amber color. At $40 to $50 MSRP, the nose is complex and inviting, with rich notes of cooked agave, vanilla, and caramel. This is characteristic of its time spent in next bourbon barrels. The underlying green apple and citrus are layered with hints of cinnamon, clove, and black pepper. The aroma also carries subtle earthy and herbal qualities that nod to the artisanal production methods used at La Hacienda. It delivers a robust yet smooth experience on the palate, revealing a perfect balance of sweet agave, caramel, and oak, with vanilla and butterscotch enhancing the sweeter notes. The bourbon barrel aging adds lightly charred oak and spice flavors, complementing the agave's natural sweetness with earthy and peppery notes that grow more pronounced with depth and complexity. The finish is long and satisfying, with lingering notes of sweet cooked agave, mild oak, and a soft peppery heat that slowly fades. The vanilla and caramel sweetness stays on the palate, but it's balanced by a slight herbal bitterness, making the finish rich and clean. It leaves a lasting impression of the agave's character and the influence of the oak barrels. Overall, this Reposado is a standout tequila that blends traditional methods with nuanced flavor. Produced at the historic La Hacienda distillery, it's crafted in small batches without additives to showcase the natural qualities of Highland Blue Weber agave. Aged in ex-bourbon barrels, it gains sweetness and complexity without overpowering the aged flavor. With a balanced profile of sweetness, spice, and earthy richness, it's perfect for sipping or in premium cocktails like a Reposado Margarita or a Tequila Old Fashioned. Now let's take a look at Casamigo Blanco. Beloved by many for its ultra-smooth profile, but it's been criticized for tasting more like vanilla ice cream than tequila. That's a huge red flag for additives. This is a 100% blue agave tequila blanco, or is it? Casamigos is owned by Diageo and made at the Productos Finos de Agave in Amatitlán, Jalisco, Mexico. At 80 proof, it's an unaged blanco made from 100% Blue Weber agave, and it's crystal clear. The MSRP is $45 to $55 a bottle. The nose is soft and approachable with sweet notes of cooked agave, followed by vanilla and a touch of lime and grapefruit. There are floral notes with undertones of creamy, almost dessert-like sweetness, indicating additives. The palate delivers a smooth and light mouthfeel, dominated by sweet vanilla and subtle cooked agave. Mild citrus and herbal notes are accompanied by a creamy texture that amplifies the perception of sweetness and veers more toward an artificially smooth profile. The agave flavor is present but subdued by sweetness and lacks the boldness typically associated with Blanco tequilas. The finish reinforces this tequila's lack of depth and divergence from a typical Blanco tequila flavor profile. Overall, this tequila has gained significant popularity due to its celebrity backing and smooth, approachable flavor profile. It's crafted as a casual drinker for new tequila drinkers that might be offended by the bold, earthy, peppery flavor of a typical Blanco. The result is a soft drinker that works well in cocktails or sipped neat. However, from an expert perspective, it lacks the complexity and authenticity that traditional tequila lovers appreciate. As an alternative, I would suggest you try Siembra Valles Blanco, an unadulterated lowlands Blanco where it gets its bold, earthy, and herbal profile. No vanilla-like sweetness here, just true essence of agave. A 100% blue agave tequila Blanco, it's made by Siembra Spirits at Destilería Tequila Cazadores in El Arenal, Jalisco, Mexico. At 80 proof, it is unaged and made from 100% Blue Weber agave and is crystal clear. The MSRP comes in at $40 to $50 a bottle. The nose is an explosion of traditional agave aromas, with the bold scent of cooked agave followed by earthy vegetal notes and a hint of minerality. Fresh lemon peel and grapefruit blend with herbal undertones of mint and wet grass, showcasing a terroir-driven aroma highlighting the lowland region's influence. A robust and complex palette of cooked agave adds layers of earthiness, fresh herbs, and pepper with a bright citrus acidity. It veers more towards savory elements, giving it an energizing freshness with natural sweetness as the agave becomes more pronounced, with a perfect balance of subtle spices, including black pepper and clove. The finish is long with lingering peppery heat and a dry, earthy quality. The sustained minerality of volcanic stone ties it into the terroir of the lowlands. The spice fades and leaves a touch of citrus zest and sweet agave, making the finish bold and satisfying. Overall, it is a stellar example of traditional additive-free tequila, crafted with deep respect for the agave and the land from which it comes. You can almost see the agave cooking in the brick ovens, the tahona wheel crushing the agave slowly, the natural yeasts landing in the wooden vat of crushed cooked agave, the CO2 bubbling off the fermenting agave juice. This tequila is designed for enthusiasts who appreciate the bold, earthy flavors and more authentic expression of tequila's heritage. Another affordable tequila is Espalone Añejo, but its overly sweet character suggests the use of additives to achieve its sweetness. If you're looking for an authentic Añejo experience, this might not deliver. It's classified as a 100% agave tequila añejo, made by Espalone, a Campari Group company, at the Destiladora San Nicolas in Los Altos, Jalisco, Mexico. At 80 proof, it's aged for 12 months in used bourbon barrels, but finished in used wild turkey bourbon barrels. More on that in a minute. The feedstock is 100% Blue Weber agave, and the aged spirit is a deep amber color with golden highlights. The MSRP is around $35 to $45 a bottle. The nose opens with warm, inviting aromas of rich caramel and vanilla, with notes of roasted agave layered with dry apricots and a touch of toasted oak. Hints of cinnamon, clove, and a touch of black pepper round out the nose, and subtle earthy and smoky undertones from the barrel finish. Smooth and round, the palate exhibits sweet caramel, vanilla, and dark chocolate flavors with cooked agave that shines through, adding an earthy and slightly vegetal note that balances the sweetness. Dried figs and raisins accompany rich, toasted oak and a touch of baking spices. Smokiness and depth from the bourbon barrel finish make this tequila richer and more complex than standard añejos. A long and warm finish with lingering notes of sweet oak, dark chocolate, and a hint of peppery spice accompanies the soft, smoky aftertaste left by the barrel finish. The natural agave sweetness continues to fade slowly, leaving a well-balanced conclusion to each sip. Overall, this is an approachable tequila that bridges the gap between traditional Mexican tequila craftsmanship and American bourbon influences. The 12 months aging process in used bourbon barrels, followed by the unconventional finishing in wild turkey barrels, lends a unique depth and complexity that will appeal to tequila and whiskey enthusiasts. It's an affordable añejo, an easy sipper neat, and a good mixer for premium cocktails. It may not have the full depth and intensity of some small batch artisanal añejos, but it offers a well-rounded drinking experience for those looking for a smoother bourbon-influenced tequila. Is it a good spirit? If that's what you're looking for. Is it a great tequila? Arguably, it's a finished tequila, but those aren't the legal requirements. Technicalities aside, let's look at a traditional añejo as an alternative. Tequila Ceta Laguna Añejo is an authentic añejo aged carefully without additives, and you'll get complex notes of oak, caramel, and dried fruit that come naturally from the aging process and not added flavors. Classified as a 100% blue agave añejo tequila, it's made at Casa Siete Leguas at the Destilería Siete Leguas in Atotonilco El Alto, Jalisco, Mexico. Bottled at 80 proof, the spirit is aged for 24 months in American white oak barrels previously used for aging bourbon. Made from 100% Blue Weber agave, the aged spirit is a rich amber color with golden hues, and the MSRP, varies by market, runs around $70 to $85 a bottle. The nose is elegant and inviting with deep aromas of roasted agave balanced by the rich influence of oak. You can expect layers of vanilla, caramel, and butterscotch, complemented by toasted almonds, dark chocolate, and hints of dried figs and raisins. Subtle notes of cinnamon, nutmeg, and orange peel add complexity to the bouquet. Luxuriously smooth and full-bodied, the aged agave character melds seamlessly with rich flavors of butterscotch, dark chocolate, and caramelized sugar. Oak tannins provide structure, while notes of dried fruit, toasted nuts, and a touch of sweet cinnamon and cloves deepen the flavor profile. A slight hint of coffee and dark cocoa round out the palate, creating a sophisticated sipping experience. The finish is long and warming with a velvety smoothness that lingers. The oak influence is more pronounced, leaving behind notes of vanilla, toasted oak, and gentle cinnamon and nutmeg spice. A final whisper of sweet agave and dark chocolate balances the finish. Overall, this tequila is a masterclass in refinement, offering a perfect harmony between agave-forward flavor and the rich complexities imparted by 2 years of aging in American oak. This expression boasts a luxurious mouthfeel and a well-rounded depth of flavor, making it ideal for sipping neat or on the rocks. The balance of sweet agave, caramel, chocolate, and oak spices creates an elevated drinking experience. This is a standout tequila for those who appreciate nuanced aged spirits with a sense of tradition and craftsmanship. Our last entry is Teremana Blanco. It has gained a ton of attention thanks to its celebrity founder, but it's suspected of using additives to achieve its smooth, clean taste that doesn't quite match the intensity of real agave. This is a 100% blue agave tequila blanco made by Terramana Tequila, founded by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. It is made at the Destilería Terramana de Agave in Los Altos, Jalisco, Mexico. At 80 proof, it is unaged and made from 100% Blue Weber agave. It is crystal clear and has an MSRP between $30 and $35 a bottle. The nose opens with a fresh, clean aroma with prominent notes of cooked agave giving way to bright lemon zest, lemon, and grapefruit. Subtle minerality with faint earthy and herbal undertones give way to a crisp and approachable spirit, with a slight sweetness that retains a good balance of age-forward essence and bright Highland freshness. On the palate, it offers a light, smooth mouthfeel with sweet flavors of fresh agave, lime, and a hint of vanilla. The citrus notes remain strong, providing a fresh, slightly tangy sensation that balances out the sweetness. You may also detect a slight earthy, peppery spice as you sip, giving it more depth. The tequila is well-rounded, and while it is smooth, it still maintains some of the bold, crisp character typical of Highland agave. The finish is clean and short, with a lingering sweetness from the cooked agave and a mild peppery heat. There's a pleasant aftertaste of citrus and light vanilla that stays on the palate without becoming overwhelming. It's not a particularly long finish, but it's refreshing and makes the tequila easy to sip neat or use in cocktails. This is a well-crafted, approachable tequila that offers a good balance between sweetness and brightness. While it lacks some of the complexity found in more traditional additive-free artisanal tequilas, it achieves its goal of being accessible and enjoyable to a broad audience. If you want a more authentic tequila, pick up a bottle of Casamigo Blanco instead. This is a tequila crafted by a family-owned distillery using traditional techniques passed down for generations. It delivers an authentic, bold, agave-forward flavor with herbal and citrus notes, and of course, it's additive-free. Casamigo is a prime example of how tequila should taste when done the right way. As a 100% blue agave tequila blanco, it's made by Tequila Cazadores at the Destilería Cazadores in El Arenal, Jalisco, Mexico. Bottled at 80 proof, it's unaged and crystal clear, made from 100% Blue Weber agave, sourced from the lowlands of Jalisco. The MSRP is around $40 to $50 a bottle. Vibrant and fresh, the nose showcases the pure, unadulterated essence of agave. It opens with an immediate hit of roasted agave, complemented by earthy and mineral notes, reflecting its lowland terroir. Subtle hints of lemon zest and grapefruit bring brightness to the nose, while herbal and grassy undertones add complexity. A faint whisper of black pepper spice makes it a balanced and inviting aroma that speaks to its traditional production methods. It offers a bold, full-bodied palate with robust cooked agave flavors balanced by earthy, herbal, and peppery notes. Bright citrus flavors of lemon and lime add acidity and freshness, while slight salinity and minerality, and hence complexity, reflecting the volcanic soil of Jalisco's lowlands. The peppery spice and a touch of bitterness provide a balance to the natural sweetness, creating a well-rounded and bold profile. The finish is long, warm, and satisfying, with lingering peppery spice and fading sweetness from the cooked agave. Earthy and herbal notes persist, complemented by a clean, mineral-like salinity. The well-balanced spice, sweetness, and earthiness create a lasting impression of complexity and authenticity. Casamigo Blanco is a traditional additive-free tequila produced by a family-owned distillery, offering a bold and complex expression of lowland agave. Its agave-forward, earthy flavor is beautifully balanced with sweetness, spice, and citrus, reflecting the purity of its ingredients and artisanal craftsmanship. Ideal for tequila enthusiasts, it shines with robust flavors and a full-bodied character, perfect for sipping neat or in cocktails where its agave essence takes center stage. All right, there you have 7 tequilas to avoid if you're looking for the real agave experience, and 7 incredible additive-free alternatives that are as pure and authentic as tequila gets. When you drink a tequila the traditional way, without shortcuts or flavor enhancements, you're tasting the true artistry of the distillers and the natural beauty of the agave plant itself. So next time you're shopping for a bottle, skip the overly sweet, suspiciously smooth brands and go for something additive-free. It's a game changer. We appreciate your attention. And if you like this content, subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the bell so you're notified when we release new material. Thanks for watching. Salud!